The Benevolence Program serves all of the women we work with, whether they're on the street, whether they come to the house, whether we're able to get them into rapid rehousing. Everyone we work with, everyone that comes to the house, they all benefit from the Benevolence Program. For the women that we work with, I've only had one who has had a valid ID, a certified birth certificate, and a Social Security card. And that's probably out of 30, 35 women over the past year that I've worked with. That's the only one that has been able to have this type of identification. And like I mentioned before, the majority of the women are on the streets. They're homeless. They sofa surf. If they are actively being trafficked, chances are the trafficker has their identification, especially if they're younger. For the older women, they've just managed to skate by, either hopping from house to house to house to live, friends that help them get into places or anything like that. But in order to get safe, secure housing, they have to have identification, they have to have Social Security cards to get the identification, birth certificates to get the identification. Not a lot of the social programs in the area can get you all three. We've developed a special program with the Department of Driver Services. We can operate under the nonprofit status so that the girls don't have to pay $32 for an identification card. They don't have to pay for a birth certificate. It allows the women to be able to access needs that most of us take for granted. If I need to go to the doctor, I can pick up the phone call and I can go to the doctor. Even if I don't have immediate insurance, I can pay for my doctor visit. If I know I have a place to live tomorrow, I can renew my license online. We take those things for granted. These women and the women that we serve don't have that option. They can't just pick up a phone and make a doctor's appointment. A lot of them, believe it or not, don't know how to set up a medical appointment. They don't have an address to give the receptionist. They know their date of birth, they know their Social Security number, but they may not have an ID. They may not even know if they have Medicaid or not. You can get an emergency, but you may not even know you have it. And that's something that I try to teach them when I start to sign them up for the program is, okay, I'll make your first doctor's appointment with you, and I'm going to pay for your first doctor visit. For the community health services, it's $20. From there on out, it's a sliding scale. But I'll make that first payment. I'll pay for your first copy of your birth certificate. But they don't know how to fill out the simple forms. And it's not easy. It's very complicated. But with the Benevolence Program, it allows you to work with other services, and you can sit down with your clients and you can work on a form together. You can practice making doctor visits over the phone. You can practice setting up appointments. You can practice ways to talk to a rapid rehousing case manager. And it's very hard for us. It's okay. We know we're going to have to wait 30 days to get in to see a doctor. They want in now. Their entire life is instant gratification, instant stress relief, instant pain relief right now. And that's part of what the Benevolence Program does. Unfortunately, it's a de facto process because I know it's going to take a long time. And they have to learn that it's going to take a long time. I can't just go pick up a Social Security card. I can't just go get a birth certificate. It's a really great honor to work with the women we work with. I get way more from them than they're ever going to get from me. They get a picture ID and a Social Security card. But what I get from them, I mean, the tenacity that these women exhibit, they don't give up. It's hard sometimes and personalities clash, but just the sheer fact that they have made it as far as they have made it and are willing to go off in a different direction now. I think if more people rallied around that, you might see a the success rates and the recovery rates really go up.